goes in, and we're ready for the start. They're off in the Breeders' Cup turf, and it's Twilight Eclipse who started well, and on the inside comes Telescope. These two with early speed, and Imagining is going to get by them now, and Imagining and Brown Panther now go up, and they're going to grab the lead as they race down the hill. It's Imagining, the early leader, and then Brown Panther, Star Spangled Heat, a long shot, goes up on the outside to set the pace. Hardest Core is wide on the turn, running in fourth. Telescope is saving every inch of ground. He's getting a great trip so far. He's fifth on the inside, ahead of the other European favorite Flintshire. In behind them comes Twilight Eclipse, then the free-spirited filly Chiquita, who is fine as they cross over the main track for the first time. And then comes Main Sequence on the outside. A break of another 2 lengths back, and then comes Finnegan's Wake. Big John B is next, and last of them all is Hangover Kid. A half mile in 47 and 3/5 seconds, and racing across the track are Star Spangled Heat, Imagining, and Hardest Core, and they're all right together with 1 lap to go. And Telescope is running in 4th position, and he's saved ground every inch of the way so far. Brown Panthers alongside in 5th. Flintshire is 6th outside of horses. Chiquita 7th and right on the rail, and she's racing 5.5 lengths off the lead. Then Twilight Eclipse, Main Sequence to the outside, Big John B, Finnegan's Wake, and last of them all, Hangover Kid. Now the pace is quickened. 3/4, 1:11 flat, and Hardest Core and Ari Luis Vaz have taken up the running, and now they're in the clear by 2. Star Spangled Heat is second, Imagining taken to the outside in third. Ryan Moore continues to have a strong hold of Telescope. Telescope is 4 lengths off the lead as they race for the turn. Brown Panther is just to the outside of him, and then comes Chiquita. Chiquita's got 5 lengths to make up. Flintshire is in the hunt too. He's 6 lengths off the lead as the field rounds the far turn. Hardest Core is the leader by 1.5 lengths. Imagining is second, and Telescope has his sights set on the front runners. He's third, and now Ryan Moore is asking him to go, and they're into the stretch. Hardest Core, the rail is open for Telescope. He's got a clear view, and he comes through on the inside, and Flintshire is on the attack too. Chiquita and Main Sequence on the far outside, and here he comes. Main Sequence forging to the front. A perfect year for Main Sequence. Flintshire was second, Twilight Eclipse was third, then it's either Telescope or Chiquita. John Velasquez and Main Sequence have won the turf.
Graham Motion, the trainer, with a congratulatory kiss. Main Sequence, since coming into the care of Graham Motion, has never lost. He is now 4 for 4. He had been on a 9-race losing streak in Europe. He came to the U.S., came to the patient Graham Motion, and he's now 4 for 4 and a Breeders' Cup winner.
Tom, and talking to the European trainers earlier this week, and the experts over there, they thought they had Main Sequence by the throat because they beat him over there. They said he's not nearly as good as us. But the firm ground, the quicker pace, according to Graham Motion, his trainer, is what he needed, and certainly he got that today. What a performance.
They were almost disdainful of Main Sequence, the Europeans were, because they had beaten him so badly over there. But you can't really say enough about the job Graham Motion does. Yeah, Andre Fabre, Sir Michael Stout, they may be the best 2 trainers in Europe and some of the best in the world. Graham Motion is one of the best trainers in the world as well. Another factor in this horse's wake-up coming over here, he got the ultimate wake-up call. He was gelded before he came to the United States. And since then, he's undefeated. He's a perfect 4 for 4. Never by much. Always like in a photo finish. He doesn't like to win by much.
Let's go to Donna.
John, congratulations. Your first time to ride Main Sequence. Your impression of him?
What an awesome horse. I gotta say that. Rajiv was right spot on what he's told me about him. Just very easy, a very good horse.
Rajiv Mirage told you how to ride him?
Right. Rajiv and I and Graham had a conference call and talked about him. He told me everything about him. He just ran just the way he thought he was going to run.
John, you've been in this position before, but on the other side, last year you missed most of the Breeders' Cup because you were out with injury, so I'm sure in a way you feel bad for Rajiv, but it's nice to finally be on this end of it for once, right?
Yeah, that's part of the business too, though, you know. And sometimes you, and the other hand, and this time it was part of me being in that position, I would say.
John, talk to us about the fact that this horse never wins by very far. Is that by design?
Well, I tell you that, no, he did tell me, like, if he takes it a little too early, he's going to wait, though, you know. And I was there a little earlier today, but I was following which I thought was the favorite, the judgment horse. And when he got away from me in the quarter pole, I was like, uh-oh, I didn't think I had it. And as soon as my horse switched, he got into a quick rhythm. I was like, I didn't think he was going to respond that quickly. And then all of a sudden, I'm in the 8 pole looking. It's like, oh, shoot, I'm a little too soon. But he held on very good.
Well, it worked out. Congratulations, Johnny, on lucky number 13, Tom.